Hello friends. Iceland is an independent island country located in northern Europe. It has an area of about 103,000 square kilometers, slightly larger than Korea. The current population is about 341,579 people, with 93% being indigenous. They live 70% concentrated in Reykjavik capital area, southwest. It is a rather isolated island compared to Europe. The shortest distance by air is 1,367 kilometers, when traveling to United Kingdom. In addition to its geographical isolation, Iceland is also not a member of the European Union. The geographical location of Iceland is among the top places at risk of losing lives by natural disasters. This island nation is located in the middle of the Atlantic Ridge, where the Eurasian and American tectonic plates meet. So it has a lot of active volcanoes. It is estimated that in the past 500 years, Iceland's volcanoes have erupted 1/3 of the total amount of lava on the Earth's surface. The eruption of the Loki volcano in 1783 to 1784 killed 1/4 of the island's population. The most recent was the 2014 eruption of the Brarbunga volcano. It created a river of lava across northern Iceland, and lasted for 6 months. It is estimated that about 120,000 tons of sulfur dioxide are emitted every day. This amount of gas also flew to Western Europe, exceeding 60% of the allowable limit, in order to protect human health. Fortunately, however, it is not lethal. In the bad luck, the people of Iceland also benefited a lot from the volcano. Almost the entire island is geothermally active. Anywhere on the island, a hot spring can be seen. You can go there and relax and improve your health. The average life expectancy of Icelanders is about 82 years old. These hot springs are used by this country to generate geothermal energy, heating the cold island nation in winter, 0 to 3 degrees Celsius. In addition to volcanoes, more than 11% of Iceland is covered by glaciers. So, the word Iceland is given a topographical feature, which means ice island. Only about 1.2% of the land is arable. Compared to the world, Iceland is a small economy, with a nominal GDP of only $23.9 billion in 2019. Of which, the service sector accounted for 65.5% of GDP. Industry accounted for 19.39% and agriculture accounted for 4.34%. However, the standard of living of the people here is in the top 10 in the world. Per capita income in 2019 reached $74,278, ranked 5th in the world and higher than many industrialized countries, such as the UK, France, Germany, and the US. Iceland's exports are mainly based on the exploitation of available resources. In 2019, 2 key export items, fish, accounted for 38.8% of export value. Aluminum accounted for 34.4%. Iceland is also a very developed country in tourism, contributing 8% of the total GDP in 2019. Militarily, despite being a founding member of NATO since 1949, but Iceland is the only ally that does not have an army standing team. The most understandable reason is that they are too small in population to have a capable army. In addition, it is too expensive to maintain a force for a small country. However, they still have armed police to maintain national security. And there are Coast Guard armed with small arms, naval artillery and anti-aircraft radar stations. In the event of a foreign attack, Iceland will rely on the help of NATO countries, especially the United States. Because in the agreement when joining, NATO is obliged to protect Iceland if they are attacked by outside forces. The administrative division of Iceland is super complicated. It is divided into 8 regions, under which are 23 provinces. Below the province are 79 municipalities, which manage local affairs such as schools and transportation. In general, no country is divided into a small administrative unit like Iceland. Some other interesting things you can see in Iceland. Due to the country's location just below the Arctic Circle, Iceland is a land where the sun can be seen at midnight. In Reykjavik, it won't be dark from May 21st to July 30th. Because the sun hardly sets in the summer. Iceland is one of the youngest islands on the planet and one of the last places on Earth to be settled by humans. Although the people here are very rich, they are very hardworking. The average person works about 75 hours a week, longer than any other country in Europe. 10% of Icelanders have written and published at least one book in their lifetime. It seems this small country, a lot of writers. It is one of the few countries free of snakes, venomous spiders and mosquitoes. Perhaps that's the most basic thing you want to know about Iceland. Hope you have broadened your horizons. Video ends here. Thank you all for watching and liking it. If you find the video useful, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel to support us. Goodbye and see you again.